Hello, welcome back. I'm gonna play some more of this. So you're all gonna join me for it. I know it's the most exciting game you can watch. But it's good. I enjoy it. Oh, that one. Let's see, what was I doing? I needed to put in some coal and stuff. Was what I needed to do. That's right. I need rails. And somebody suggested changing this all to boxes, which is the much better solution to this. Any reason not to just use a bunch of these? You know what, I'm just gonna try a bunch of these and see if it's enough. Probably not, but I will worry about that after. Now, how was I gonna route this? Because I had the realization that the way I'm setting this up, it's going to end up a left-hand drive. I mean, I could do. I'm just afraid I'd get confused at some point. I could do an elevated rail over. That would be funny. That would be super wasteful. I love that idea. Let's see. How do I get that? Where is it? Where is it? Right here. Oh, I need a science pack. I don't want to do that. Okay. How do I make it? Oh, no. Okay, we're gonna wait on that. This is a left-hand drive station now. I will fix it later. We'll see. Then I need... Well, I don't have the requester chest yet. So, I'm probably just gonna have to put a box. Coal? Coal good enough? Yeah, coal's good enough. Good enough. Alright, so... I need something for making rails. I need something for making the furnaces. Let's see, those both utilize stone. So is it mostly stone and iron recipes? Yep. Okay. Let's fix check. This is all... Yeah, that's complete enough. I'm just gonna get rid of this wall. It's getting in my way. Look at them go. I love watching the little swarms. Don't need this. Don't need that. I'm trying to remember. They can go through gates, can't they? Yeah, they certainly can. There's gonna end up being a bunch sitting somewhere now that I had them pick it up. Where'd the rail go? Right there. I do not have enough iron stick. What is an iron stick? Yeah, I can't think of any real ways to change this to, besides like flipping this around. I don't really want to do that. Oh well, I'm just gonna build it. Go from there. I'm gonna put the rails down. I'll worry about it after. Oh, wait a minute. I did set this up. This one. That's right. I did use those. That... Good? Good. Okay, so my goal is to kind of have this as a second one. Need concrete for that. We should kind of a way to light it up in some way. Well, you do have these display panels. Wonder what I could do with those. I think I sent them to trash at some point. Where are they? Right there. I mean, that would work. It's not going to work very well, but it will work. Yeah, I'll give it a shot. Okay, so it just makes... Yep, okay, so it just turns it into a type of crossing. There's not really a ton of room here. I'll end up having to fix this. Yep, that's about like everything I'm building right now. I'm going to end up having to fix it. Okay, so if I'm going to make more rail, I need to go and expand this stone up here. Sure, just do that one. Keep yourself busy. My goal tonight is to get a rail line to that coal so that my stuff doesn't shut down on me. Steel and sticks. I don't have either of those coming over this way, do I? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay. No, this could work, All right. I might be able to build that right in here. All right, and then one there. There we go. And now I just need to go grab stone. Stone, was it? Yes, just stone. Just plain old stone. You know, I got a bunch of these. I should probably just expand this a little more. Sorry, tree, you were in the way. Okay, well, one more fit in there? Yep. Good enough. Done. Alright, now this one I'm going to route... Yeah, probably through here, this top portion. Yeah, be careful there. Don't take out the power line. That would be really silly. Don't do that. What? Not having that. God damn it, it's right in the way. Will you be fine if I move you right there? It was... not fine. Will you like it down here better? Alright, I'll put all three of these together. And let's see. The iron sticks have to be made, so that's going to be one... So I'm going to need 2 assemblers per product. Sorry, I was just reading the tooltip down at the bottom. G to switch between ground and elevated path. Neat. Okay, there's all 3 of them. Actually, I was going to expand up here. A little bit more robots. Why are those not... Oh. Well, that explains a lot. I don't need that. I'll just hook it up with the old ones. And fix this screw up. Yeah, there's lasers. It's fine. Ooh, I got flamethrower. Ooh. The smoke make the bee sleepy. The sleepy smoke. Okay, so this will take 2 assemblers each. One making a stick. Yep. And the other one making the rail. Let's see how I want to do this. There are many, many ways to do this. I could go with what appears to be my standard and just do it that way. No, wait, I actually can't. I'd have to come up with a different solution. Okay. Oh. No, wait. Nope, I figured out how I can. Do I really want to do that? Yeah, I kind of do, because it's funny. If I just line them up like this instead. This will let me just run them all next to each other. And then one away. Okay, that portion is up. And then we will grab the steel, grab the rocks, grab the iron, transfer the stick, and deposit the rail. No, that don't work. This one actually makes most sense. I'm just going to do it that way then. And should add a light. There. So now I know where it is. Nice and bright. Oh, and it helps if you plug it in. Weird, I know. I forget I have night vision on. That's why I can just always see everything. Where's the button? Oh, I need to open up that. Yeah, see. Night vision. Now I see, now I don't. Now I see, now I don't. What's going on over here right now? Space platform continues to grow. Is it growing? Ooh, it's got some stuff in it. Add a bit there. And I'm gonna start expanding down. Oh, that's right. Did I get another crusher up here yet? I think I did. Okay, so now that takes that. So now I'll have two things. A metallic asteroid chunk. And iron ore. Can I just, like, send a furnace up here? Is that what I do? Just send a furnace? How do I set this to ghost mode without it building? Well, that didn't work. That certainly did not work. It's not really going to work for what I need either. Okay, this is going to be more complicated than I thought it would be. Can I do this? Okay, I can. Yep, that works. Okay, so a better solution here, I think, is going to be setting one up a little bit further. And then setting up the collectors around it. But they all have a little bit of distance away from one another. Okay, set them like this. Oh, stop it. Filter. You too. And also you. Okay, and then crushers. Ah, see, because if I set it up like this, then what I can do is, as it crushes and it gets items that are just regular ore, No, I gotta have a way to pass it back and then back into the machine. I'm just trying to think through this for a moment, see what I can get to. Alright, well, let's set up these filters. We've got metallic. We got carbon. And we got good old ice. Ice. Gotta get that water. Also, we're gonna survive elsewhere. Why do I have it down here? What happened? That was weird. It's gonna be for grinding ice. Maybe I'll wait until I actually just finish it. 20% chance, 20% chance, 20%. 20 iron ore, 10 carbon, 5 ice. So ice produces the least amount of additional materials for me to deal with. That could be useful. I don't think I sent any boxes up, did I? I could do chains of these. That's terrible. I'd have to set something up like... No, that won't work. It would have to be off a corner like this. I mean, you could. It's just awful. Metallic chunk. Yep. Just, yep. Yep. Sure. Uh-huh. What we're gonna go with. And chunk it. Alright, it didn't get around to making any. Hold on, guys. Stop it. Stop it. I can't have you just pulling stuff out. Stop. Need them to only do ore. Ore only. Why is it not grabbing it? Why are you not grabbing it? Because it's full? Stack size 1. Maybe a better solution is to crush it in a different crusher. This will eventually get blocked up, won't it? Okay, let's put one of these in and just see what happens. As it can process a little bit more. Okay, no, it grabbed it. Okay, it is what it is. I'm just gonna let it run. This one would be ice. This one would be carbon. Carbon breaks down into just carbon and asteroid chunks. It's kind of dealing with like the same there. I guess it's the coal. Not a great solution. I mean, I could do it this way instead. Maybe this would be a better solution just because it can build up a small stack. And then I would set up this one for the other stuff. Okay, we're getting somewhere. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with all this. Oh, that's what I'm supposed to do with all this. Okay. Hey look, it just looks like a big long rail. That's funny. Nope, I want this one. And keep me loaded up with rail. $300 should do. Alright, I'm gonna send some maybe electric furnaces up. I think that'd probably be the safer choice, just so I'm not using the carbon that I'm digging up. Unless I'm supposed to. I don't really know. Yeah, let's just send up 10. 10 of that. A couple assemblers. What else? What else? What else? Accumulators? Would that be useful? Maybe, maybe not. Send up more of that. Oh, what else? What else do I need up there? No, I'm gonna send some of these up. Maybe even just a few more of those ones. I'm gonna send some batteries. Alright, what is this thing screaming about? Damage. Sure, yeah, it's fine. Or do I want lasers? Yeah, we'll just go for that one. Just gotta keep it going, keep it moving. Wait, did I run out? I did. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. And filter that to that. And the other piece is... I don't even need to do that. I'm gonna have to not do that anyway, actually. I thought I sent a rocket. Where is it? I thought I sent one. Where'd all my stuff go that I just sent? How long does that take? Those ones got there. Didn't I not send any regulars? Maybe I didn't send any regular. Yeah, I just feel confused. Okay, I guess we filled the next one up with them. Will this be enough? Okay. Well, hello there, welcome. Can I ever increase the capacity? Still expanding. But I do have something producing rails now, so that's good. I'll be able to start making purple science in a bit. Gotta focus on other things first, though. I'm just gonna let this one fill. That one's fine. Okay, this one is not gonna work. We'll do them long. I need you filtered on ice. That one. That one should be filtered to carbon. Got that one. Yeah, expanding a little bit. Welcome to the stream. Kind of finally starting to get some growth here on the platform. Oh, I never said it. It usually helps if you do that. Alright, did I get this delivered? Did that get delivered? I hope so. I'm gonna go for the real awful version of just make it work right now. By which I just run all the lines straight at it and throw some of those on and call it good. Done. They're being made. Oh shoot, no they're not. Ah, I forgot a thing. A very important step. We gotta cook these. This don't fit. I have possible idea. No. Do I have more platform I can send? Aha! I suppose I'm almost at the point I could run this up here. Maybe not. I don't want to just keep sending it. Maybe if I had a second rocket. Oh, it wasn't quite enough. Hopefully it's enough to make this work, though. Alright, enough to fit two, maybe. We'll see. Can I build across that? Will it let me do that? No. It will not. I could do this, though. Nope, that don't work. This might. Let's see, I got 3 spots to work with there. So if I do this. No, I have to do it like that. And then push that one away. And that one joins on to that. maybe? I'm making a mess is what I'm making. Alright, there. So that one goes there. This one goes here. And then that and that. One works. I wanted to see if I could fit two. It's awful, but it worked. Alright, got those. So these have to get sent back down? Is that how they work? Let's add station. Let's add interrupt. What? Orbital drop? What? Drop to the orbited planet's surface? How does that work? Can I just drop a thing? What happens? How's that? How? What? Okay, let's see. Okay, this is what I need. Cargo landing pad? Yes, that looks like it's what I need. Okay. Let's go back. Give me those. And concrete. Do I not have concrete set as one of my regular things here? Just always kind of keep a little bit on me. Okay, cargo landing pad. There it is. Oh, I'm just gonna help myself. I got plenty. All kinds of it now. And hello there to you. Okay. Well, got me that far. Yeah, where is that? So I can make it. Right there. Cargo landing pad. I guess since for right now it's going to be bringing back science packs, I kind of want it close enough shot back to there. Maybe even right about in here wouldn't be... No, I'm going to use this spot, I think, for making the purple science. Set this up in here, I think, and then just run a line down. Way up here, apparently. Okay, so once this is built, that'll work. Well, let's try and send something. Imagine what I gotta do is I got to... Now, if I had just built this a tiny amount closer. I'm just gonna go ahead and build this a tiny amount closer. There. And then science. Got it. So, like this, right? I can set a request for science. I request some science, please. All of it that you can give. All the science you can muster. Bring back at once. And I guess I would just set some filters on the stuff out around it. Oh, is there something inbound? Oh, there is. It's an itty bitty rocket. Yeah, tiny rocket. Alright, I think I just continue this way. Nope, I will run out. I need more. Far more than that, I guess. Increased range. Come on, guys, give me some belts. I need them. I got stuff to build. Things to do. Oh, they're doing their best. I haven't given them enough upgrades yet. Yeah, it looks like it's having trouble keeping up with the military science requirement. Stop just short. Yeah, that's enough for me to work a little bit. They'll catch up. Alright. So I think what I'm going to do is just kind of meet it up with this one. Apparently I have none of that. I was unaware. This is an exceptionally long line for science. On your playthrough, you turned your first science platform into a massive steel production. Nice. So, does that mean at some point you build a second platform? How many platforms are you limited to? Can I just build like 100? Is that a thing? Build like a couple hundred of these? 1,000? What's the limit? How ridiculous can you go? You can have as many as you want. Nice. As many as your computer can handle. Good point. Has it actually delivered anything yet? I don't see anything going down this. It's basically a free map build. Oh, okay. It needs power. Of course it does. The one thing I'm constantly forgetting, to hook it up. Ooh, getting all kinds of it though. I just gotta kind of figure out how I intend to actually deal with it. There's a couple of ways, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Because of the new filters, so this is something I'm having to adjust to, because I used to play a lot more Factorio in earlier builds. The fact that filtering and stack are on all inserters now, and that it's a research that you get. Because I remember when they were separate inserters. You could get a stack inserter, and you could get a filter inserter. So it's really nice that they did bring those elements to everything, but it is taking me a little bit to get used to. Have those made it yet? They're still on their way? They're on their way. Alright, so with the way these are set up, I only really have a few options. And I might even just kind of delete a couple of these. And then I would just need to feed some of the space ones into one of them. And then I could use a filter inserter in between them to just make sure that the stack is full. I guess the other option would just be to add an outer belt. No, that's the smarter option. Why am I overcomplicating it? No, the smarter option is just run a belt right here. Done. What am I doing? Whoops. That was, Okay. Yep. I got there. I did get there. It took me a second, but I realized the error of my way. Like, no, this ain't right. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing it that way? Alright, we'll just have a couple set up for it. We said it at the same time. Nice. The hive moves as one. That's a lot of stone. That's way more stone than I needed. But I have science now. Also, where's the thing getting backed up here? Why is this taking so long? Walls. It's not building enough wall. I don't need this anymore. That's not a thing that's needed anymore. So I'm just gonna let it focus on that. Yeah, it is. It's like 15 to 20 seconds of delay. But it's very funny because we probably were thinking about it at about the same time, because as you were watching it, even with the delay, when I did a thing that triggered the thought, probably around the same time it triggered your thought. Very cool to me. I find that stuff really interesting. It's almost like a sort of resonance. Information theory is like one of my favorite things to study. Like, it's just fascinating. I would consider it to be the foundation of the universe. Like nothing else. Information itself is the foundation. Before there is particles, before there is math, anything at all, there has to be a way of information. Yeah, I'm just gonna toss a bunch more of these on. Do it that way. I'm gonna delete that. Is that good? Nope, there's this tree in the way. There we go. Got it. Boom. Come on, little guys, you can do this. I believe in you. They did it. Good job. Are these keeping up with production? Okay, they are. I'll let that keep running. Missing... Oh, I have no lights. I have no lights and I must stream. I actually do have to check and make sure my lights are running correctly, otherwise the bee doesn't track my face correctly. So I still have to worry about lighting. Even without the camera directly on me to show me, I'm still worrying about lighting. A whole lot for lights out here. Alright, those are full now. Good. Wonder if these would be worth throwing quality pack in. Just for the off chance of a super military. Nice. It is working. I figured out what the issue was. It was none of the above. So I went through, checked everything. I went through Task Manager, make sure there wasn't a stuck process somewhere. Started up, restarted V2, restarted the computer. And when the computer was first booting up, immediately on boot, the webcam activated. Which was odd. It shouldn't. It shouldn't even activate in any way until it reaches the operating system. So I unplugged it. And when I unplugged it, I noticed that it was in a bit sideways. And I think what was happening was the USB plug was only triggering the power connection, not the data connection. And so it was acting silly. Fun. Quality science, not that worth it. Yeah, probably right. I think beacons is going to be a better solution for that sort of thing anyway. Put a biter on a hamster wheel for stable electrics. That'd be pretty funny. Although it makes me think of oxygen not included in the little wheels they run in for power. Oh, I can make these now. Oh. Gee, I don't know which one to go for. I already have the other modules of that. I suppose the platform would help me guess somewhere, but this one would be very useful. I don't have purples yet, so I can't do that one. You know what? I'm just gonna get this for now. Stack size increase. I'm gonna go with that. I still have too much other stuff to do before I'm worrying about going to another planet. Such as... Ooh! No. Oh. No! Ow! I'm just trying to drive it away. Okay. No, that was good. Hopefully somebody's coming to fix it. Did somebody file a work order on this? I don't know what happened. Power pole just came out of nowhere. The funniest thing is if you were playing multiplayer, that's a real thing. Just suddenly power pole. I love watching multiplayer for this, but I've never actually tried it. But I'm always impressed by how it scales. And just the fact that they made a game that can handle that many players doing this sort of thing. Uh-oh, my coal's getting low. Not good, not good. We're running low. I need to go grab some copper as well. that enough? Get me by for a little bit. Many OSHA violation were had. Nope, none there. Just trying to hook on what I can. Oops, I forgot to hook that one up. It did tiny little distance. Alright, let's continue this thing. I'm gonna switch this over to that one. I'm gonna see how far 300 of this takes me. Almost time to expand. Your first multiplayer playthrough, you let them build a sushi belt and just observe. That sounds like a lot of fun, actually. Not gonna lie, I love that kind of stuff. Kind of watching how a swarm reacts. Yeah, I'm gonna build some rail lines, and I'm hoping to put one heading towards that uranium as well, so I can start collecting that. Okay, I went a little bit too far down. No, it didn't. This one's just going to the uranium. That's all. There's an easier way to do this. Big rail. Actually, I don't even need to do that. I can just do this. I love this. It's great. I wish I could delete things though. I guess I can delete it this way. Yeah, that would work. And just gonna do this all the way. Control Shift left click will force place items and your bots will work it. Okay, so they will go ahead and remove the trees and stuff out of the way. Because I knew it would do it with like ignoring belt changes and stuff like that. Letting me place if there was already a belt in place sort of thing. I wasn't sure if it allowed you to just also delete it out of the way. So, let's go ahead and do that then. Good enough. Did that make another? It should have. Alright, awesome. I'll just let them handle it for a second while I'm doing this. Weapon shooting speed. No, I was kind of struggling holding on to those, so I'm going to wait a second for more. I can research almost nothing else. Guess I'll go ahead and get started on these. Go for them, guys. In this act, I am playing the role of supervisor. You'll notice that I, in fact, have done nothing. Good job. Honestly, that goes a long way in its own. You can even just get a supervisor that'll be that. You're already doing pretty good. Okay, so. I think I want to enclose it. I think that would be the safest option. So we just kind of need to remove a bunch of the stuff here already. And then I'll probably build the rail section right in here. You know, I can pick these up faster. Or I could have. I can't no more. I can if I do that, though. The very act of supervising means they will actually work. You know what? Yeah, it kind of is like that. It's like the effect of, and this is one of the reasons I can't stand undercover police vehicles, is just having the presence of one, an actual vehicle, will suddenly have everybody around you driving correctly, and it is hilarious to watch. Alright, what are the closest nests I'm going to run into? Probably that one and that one. So I'll put a laser turret wall on the bottom side. Around down in there. Oh, I can make all kinds of lights. About right here? Yeah, about right there. Is it forest swaying in the wind? Is that what's going on? Is that what it is? It is. It is blowing a little bit. Look at that. I noticed it on these green ones more. I like these trees. These are cool. Look at that detail. That pixel detail. Honestly, Factorio has some of the most impressive pixel art. How many of these I got left? 30. Go ahead and place one more section of laser wall. Nope, right here. And then another set on the corner. There. Oh, another thing that could be fun is I want to mess around a lot more with some of the settings. I've done some simple things in the past with the circuit system, such as making like an LED system for telling me how much are my batteries charged. Things like that. Red for at 30%, where my power demand is. Those sort of things. But I haven't really done anything much more complicated. I'd like to do one where if it detects an attack, like the wall that's relevant to it, or the area relevant to it, had all of the lights turn red or something. I think that would be really cool. Blueprint the laser corner. Yeah, I probably should. It would be useful. You know, we gotta grab that corner laser, just in case. Because I might need to make it with bots later. Speaking of that, actually, I'll probably want to place something in here for repairs and stuff. I might even just slap it in the middle of here, just to keep access. The only other option would be to place one on each side, which I could do. I do have two. It might be better. How far apart can I make these? Okay, okay. See how this goes. Okay, got those hooked up. Got that hooked up. Gonna hook up this one down here. I'm gonna clear out a little bit more of this. Maybe about to there. Cannot reach. Thing in way. Where's my new laser wall? The laser corner. Super fancy. Are you kidding me? I don't think I'm gonna have enough of these. And I'm gonna run out of these very soon. Well, let's see how far I can get. Can I get back to base with it at least? Oh, and tip, if you can just hold down the place button as you're running, and it will automatically place it at the maximum distance of the wire. Okay, those are hooked up. Almost just in time. We are running low. These are looking a little sparse here. Oops, I gotta wait for them to fill me back up. That's right. I gotta make sure I have stuff. Oh, and they can take the stuff I don't need. Like all this wood. That I don't need that. Why would I need that? Don't need that much. I might need some of those. What was I grabbing? What was I grabbing? Steel. Oh. Smart cursor. Smart cursor is good. It took me a bit to get used to it, and something else. I don't remember what it was, but it made use of it. That the cursor would automatically jump to the thing that you would want to do. Yeah, it took me a moment to get used to it, but once I did, I liked it. I think the only thing I can say for that sort of thing that I have not gotten used to, and I still don't like it, is auto jump in Minecraft. Just no. I feel like I end up wasting more energy with it on, because I'm just accidentally side hopping up onto things. Gonna go grab a handful of walls and then I should be good. Valheim's fun. I've played that a bit. I haven't played it in a long time though. Auto jump might be a console thing. That's a good point. Actually, it might have been a phone thing. It might have started life as a mobile thing. Where's wall? Where was I making walls? Oh, there's some. There, got some walls. Alright, let's head back down here to go look at this stuff. I'm never quite sure how far to make these things. This... that works. Ooh, hello. Okay, there's that one. And I will need a second line. Valheim, you run 2 save files. One for progression and one for building fancy house. That makes sense. There are some games that are like that, where the survival mode is great and you really enjoy it, but the limits on building become so difficult that it makes you not really attempt much creatively for fear of losing resources or similar. Oh, are they building this one? Nice. Real cool. What are they doing? I don't have anything for them. Oh, they're trying to give me some wood. I don't really want it. Okay? I don't really want it. Yes, the troll showing up to smash your fancy house is very rude. One of those things where it's like, did you really have to do that? Is it really necessary in a game that has you able to build such things to have the enemy destroy them like that? In Minecraft, it's not typically so bad because building and replacing things is very easy. It's a block, and you replace the block. In a game like Valheim, that can be tedious. Oh boy, chickens. Say hello to the chickens. How far apart is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 8. Hmm. Yeah, it works. I can live with it. I'm gonna place a couple signals just so I can kind of get this started. And since we have now made this a left-hand drive system, this is gonna go great. I'm gonna need a lot more of those. I'm gonna need a lot more of them. Did I make that a lot wider? I don't think I did. And just pretend I'm Australia. I think you meant non-human biters. Well, the rails are growing. It's happening. Hopefully I can complete it without too much difficulty. I will also need to go pick up some bots for this area, because I don't have any with me. And some of these construction packs, or repair packs even. Oh, they're trying to catch up. They're doing their best. There. Now I am boxed in. Just how you want it to be in a world that wants to kill you. Okay. Let's put in a station. Will that work okay? We'll have to delete right about here. Nope, not enough. I'm missing one thing. And that one needs these removed. Like, nope, I can't do that. That don't work for me. Went a bit too far with it. There we go. Got it. This piece? That piece. Alright, now to close it in, add the gates. It's got power. And hook up the rest, and then I think it's good for a test drive. That's gonna be an issue. Oops, too many. There, fixed it. All right, got it. And put it in the train stop. That one's got to be changed too, doesn't it? Oh, come on. Don't make me have to build a whole bunch of other ones. Nope, one more. That one. Oh, no. Not that one. This one? Got it. Status update on your times 1000 run. You have 82 trains. That's a lot. That's quite a few. I imagine that's a very large base. Very large. I'm gonna have to kind of wait until I can park it, ain't I? Ooh. Nope, I don't. Do I have a extra substation? I do. Oh, this is the wrong way around. Yeah, it helps if you do it the right way. Those would probably help if I made something other than these slow inserters. You need 1000 SPM. That's a lot. Fastest you've done was 2 SPM. Yeah, that's a lot. Alright, I have 4 drills to start with. I'm just gonna send them straight through the middle of it. Terrible. Terrible. I should be ashamed of that choice. Well, fill it up. Name. Hole. Sure. I'm real creative. Oops, I did make some more signals. I gotta put these in. Yep. Sometimes you just can't be bothered to activate the brain. You're just like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. I think honestly, just naming it the Kirby would be pretty funny. Intergalactic horror that consumes all matter and mass. You know? Okay, now to hook up the rest of this thing. The thing I have turned into an absolute mess. Alright, and I already got the 4. Whoops, I have no rail. Hello, robots. Help, help. I'm out of rail. If I meet them halfway, it won't take so long. If I meet them the whole way, it will take no time. If I just grab it myself, I'm all set. I really need those. Am I out of laser turrets? There's a bunch right here. Oh. Because it broke. And it made a good one. I see, I see. So that's the dangers in that. Okay. I guess if I at least make it one row, then it should have a spot available most times. Well, that's silly. Uncommon. So how much further can it shoot? 2.4 meters extra, maybe? I'm guessing? Possibly? And how is space going? Space continues. What happened here? I see. That's what happened there. So, how to deal with this? Okay. What happens if I click these? They're just moving them to my base, the little cargo port or something? Is that what happened? Okay, that is what happened. If I do that, though, I can at least then toss them off the side. Yep, just toss these, please. Just get rid of them. Nope, not that one. I need that one. You can get rid of the other ones, though. Thank you. There, just empty it. I don't want them. I need this thing working. Asteroid chunk filter. Oh, neat. Okay. I didn't even know about that. I guess that would make it easier if I had 3 that I could set up separately. So if I send a bit more platform up, I could focus on doing that. The robots are still working. And welcome back. So yeah, I wasn't making any more lasers because it ended up making one uncommon one, and I had it set to 1 box. So, yep. Yeah, so it looks like the better way to deal with those asteroid chunks is going to be to filter the collectors. So, as long as I send up 3 collectors, I should be good, right? In addition to, I guess I do need to send up a lot more of this, too. Electric engine unit. Down here? There they are. You can build 2 to send. Another space platform. No, I gotta wait on that. Okay, those. And go with that. Send it. This is almost done. I'll just take that one back. Okay, that time it let me put them in ahead of time. All right. Now, I need to grab some of these. I need to go take those down to the little roboports at the coal mine. Just so that there's some there to deal with repairs and stuff. 100 might be a bit much, but eh. Nice. It just keeps going. Nice. I'm gonna go ahead and just build a big battery then to celebrate how well it's doing. Big battery. Just bam, right there. Yep, don't forget the repair packs. I made some, but I should definitely make a lot more. I don't have anything producing them at the moment. Oops, did it never hook up? Oh, it didn't get that piece. Go get it. There we go. I need to grab more of these. Yeah, probably a bit more than that. Bulk inserters? I might want to just go for these. I think that's probably what I need more. Okay. Almost good to drive down there. Alright, that should stop there. I don't want it to back up any of these. That might actually be one where I need to use a chain signal. Nah, screw it. Okay. That's all hooked up. Change this. And then I need to... Oh, that is not finished yet. Alright, I just need to make sure that that has stuff in it. Oh, that requires making fast inserter too? Ooh. Should add more red inserters to science. True. You're right. I need to go check where that's at. Okay, yeah. Yeah, bro. Okay, yep. That is a very apparent one. Those 3 branches are seen as one branch without signals at the entrance. Oh, true. Now, can the chain signal... Well, I wish there was a little bit more control on it. Like, I'm gonna build a couple of these, just gonna see what they do. Defines rail system into blocks. Reads the next signals in the path. So if I put the 3 blocks on the stations, I can put the chain signal in front of it so that it knows which are empty, which are full. Because I don't want it to try and go forward and block the other lanes from entry if it shouldn't be there yet. Well, I guess it's a more complicated thing to work into the system. I don't necessarily need that right now. There we go. That might help. Okay, where did I put those? Okay. I forget how you get rid of a middle click. That's what it is. I'll have to read up on how this signal works. Maybe? I don't have any engines. I don't feel like I'm gonna grab any. I just want to see if this works. Let's see. It's gonna go from here to here. And just go for it. Yep. All right. All right, that's considered at that spot. I'm gonna build a few more of these. Okay. Whew. It's getting there. I'm getting the coal delivered now. No, that's not right. What I was looking to do was something like this. Okay, that one's too far. That one is not. Oh, nice. Another achievement. Chivo unlocked. Does that mean I win? Did I win yet? I wonder what's the best thing to put in here. I feel like... I want to say like the productivity module. Just because it would give you more bonuses. Yeah, I am playing well, I'm playing... Oh, true. If I was playing vanilla, you're not talking non-modded. You're talking without DLC. Yes. Allows it to make more products from same amount of ingredient. Reduces energy consumption. True, efficiency could be good for that. Do the electrics... I didn't think the electric ones contributed to pollution. I don't remember. I need to get this one soon. So I need to work on getting purple science. Oh wow, you generated a desert. That would, yeah, well, at least you don't have trees to deal with, but then again, you also don't have trees. And that can kind of suck on its own. Space platform thruster. So with that kind of thing, would it be better for me to build a second platform for the purposes of flying around? Instead of taking the one that's making science? $60 at 500, that is expensive. I'm gonna go with that. Okay. Yeah, that ain't gonna fill up in time. Well, at least I got these now. So that's good. Alright, get inside it. Weight condition. I'm just gonna set time passed. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it like that. Oh, interesting. I can change the destination stop color. Oh, there are groups now. Wait, what? I think I did something wrong. I think something wrong just happened. Should go to there. Okay. Okay, there we go. The new science buildings you get make massive pollution. Then you plant trees around them and beacon them up. Okay. Whatever the chart says in the top right corner when you hover on the tech tree. Chart in top right. This one. 66 minutes. You know what? That's not too bad to wait, actually. Okay, I need to grab the stuff I need to make more of those. Whoa. I need circuits. $60 a minute. Oh, I see. Okay. It is dropping a little bit. But not too bad. You need to be careful not to stand on that track too much. Okay, that one should empty quickly. And I'll have to wait on that one. And then the coal line to hook up to is right here. Your friend made a circle conveyor at max speed be his idle pad. I like the gif of the Spidertron sitting on a bunch of them trying to keep its feet still. True, productivity modules in the science buildings. That would be good. I'll have to try and set that up soon. Oops, I've got to actually hook this up. I do have some of these. Cool. Not enough to do much else with it, but I had some. Did I ever get those things? I did. Okay, so display panel. You can set an icon on it. Like, you set it to that. In the map charts, first line of text. What does that mean? First line of text. Okay. That is a bit big. Can I make that smaller? Doesn't have to be that big. Alt mode when not selected. Oh, okay. That's more useful. That I feel is much more useful. Okay, okay. I can see a couple uses for that. I'll have to keep that in mind. And I'm running out of copper now. Yeah, I was curious what they could do. I knew they could do the icon, but it's very difficult to see it. But that other option is very nice. The speakers can be good. I just haven't really worked with them a whole lot. Let's see, speaker. I'll go ahead and build one, just to play with. I think I should be able to, like, hook it up to the train station. And that then when a train comes in, it plays a tune. Something like that. Okay. Signal value is volume? No. Local. Alarms. Show an alert on map. Okay. Connected to circuit network 2. Circuit network connection settings. If blank equal greater than 1. So what is the signal that it's actually putting out? How do I see that? Here it is. Sends the contents of circuit network to the train, so they can be used for wait conditions. Okay. Enable, disable. Turn this entity on only when condition is true. Okay, that's not what I'm looking for. That would be like if the other 3 stations, if I had 3 other coal stations, I could turn this on, hook them all up together with circuits, and then say that when the other 2 are occupied, open up the 3rd one and route to that. Something like that. Read stop train. A signal is sent with a unique number for that train. Alright, that's what I want. Train ID is T. So, if I set this value here to T, I think that's how it works. Okay, there is a thing there. There it is, greater than 0. Okay, so allow up to 10 sounds to be played at the same time. Oh. Oh, that's awful. That'd be a good one for a bug attack. Okay, so that works. Oh my god, I got all kinds of stuff. A piano. It would just the chords. You could have it just play a tune. Okay, that's fun. I could just sit all day play with that thing. And then we can also... That actually kind of works. It runs for a little bit long. I kind of wish I could set a timer on it. Actually, I can set a timer on it. Of course I can. I just have to do more complicated circuitry, that's all. Alright, I'm gonna snip that wire. Nope, that was not what I wanted. Where did my speaker go? There it is. Okay, there's that. I'm gonna set up one of these. These don't actually need power to work, so that's good. And then we've got the other pieces, arithmetic combinator, decider combinators, selector combinator, constant combinator. Constant combinator is one of the easiest ones to work with, just because it just puts out a constant signal. You don't have to worry about managing your signal with the other pieces. One thing that I have seen people use this one for is in the creation of blueprints for parts of a factory. If you say, delete this piece here, okay? And you were to make 2 of these and place them in here. Give me 1 second. But you could set these to the item that you want on that belt to help remind you that that thing goes there. Open. How do I set it to show it? No, you show it above it. Okay. As long as it's working, it don't matter. Although I suppose maybe you could use the displays now for that. Because I think that's a new thing. But yeah, using some sort of symbol in your blueprint to help you remember, oh, copper hooks up there, coal hooks up there. It used to be that it would show the icon over top of it. And maybe they still do, and it's just different now? Group? How does this work? Oh, that's what the display panel is for now. Okay, yes. I haven't played in a while, have I? Okay. That's funny. But yeah, using the display so that you can remember what plugs in where. Let's see, arithmetic combinator, I would need to have 2 signals inputting to it. Control how long that lasts for. Selector combinator performs a sort operation. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. Constant combinator outputs a constant signal. And power switch. Can also be controlled by circuit network. This one... How does this one hook up to stuff? Okay, so when it's hooked up, it gives the option of setting your label based on what happens, I think. So let's set this to the train one again. And I'm going to set the signal to a check. That's going to be greater than, because the T signal was a 6. And the label will be train. Alright, so train stopped and it gives a check mark. So I'll show you how to do that one. And then I think we can hook up directly between this and this. Actually, let's do red between us so that it's a technically separate network. And I'm going to have it read the value from this. I'm hoping I can, from the check signal. So if the check signal comes through on it, equals 0. Greater than 0, maybe? Try that. So then the next time that rolls around, let's see what happens. As I said, I haven't sat and played with these in a bit. I'm curious how deep it goes, because between those few operations, you can do a significant amount of stuff. No, that's not it. So then how does it pick that up? Or I guess this just does not output anything for a signal. No, this can only display, then. That is, its only purpose is to display a signal. Hook that up to the light behind it. I'm going to set that to do similar. With signal T, when that arrives. That's the color of the lamp based on color signals. If a color value is a value greater than 0, the lamp will show that color. Okay. I think this is the standard color it will use. Okay. How do I cut the wires? I can't remember how you cut them. Okay, that worked. It lights up when it stops. Markers check for it. It does not set that off. But I could just hook all of them up by green wire to it. I was kind of hoping for kind of a way to route things around, but I think I'm going to have to sit with it a little bit to figure it out. Neat, though. You know what? I forgot to go put those robots down there. I forgot to go do that. The cut wire click between the objects that are connected. Oh, okay. So if I select the two objects again, it disconnects them. Oh, one of them's already empty. GG. And replace the rest of those. I do remember some of how to build that one, the train crossing. I know it's not super complicated, but it's... I'm always afraid to get it wrong and get crushed. Not what I meant. This one's gonna be better to route this way. Down and around. There. Oh wait, that's not going anywhere. What's the purpose of that? Needs to go down here. Got it. Chain signals going in, regular signals going out. Okay. Yeah, I always use the Spidertron before to help not get crushed. The whole avoiding death thing. Feels good to be able to pick up those belts, but I know, or pick up those mining machines, but I know I'm gonna run out of this ore soon. I was looking at this one over here. Let's see, we got 13 million coal to pull from. 8.2 million iron. I still gotta build something down to that one. That'll probably not be it tonight. I think another thing I want to build is going to be little place for just manufacturing each of these items. Now that I have the different logistics chests, it'll be easier to grab things like wood, because it's just getting stored back in the logistics system. Let me see, where's a logic box right now? I wanted to see what is available in the system right now. About 3,000 wood. That's a lot. I've actually never been hit by a train in the entire time I've played this game. I still have not gotten that achievement. And I could make this as like wood storage. Just kind of help everything navigate there. Although I wish there was a way to command the bots to also pull from other chests and consolidate the items there. Okay, it looks like my next things to do are gonna end up being a mine here and here, and expanding green circuits. Requester chest. Also, buffer chests are pretty good. They have their uses. What was it? This'll work, right? No, wait, doesn't it work? Because I don't believe... In this one... Yeah, just request items. But I don't believe you can pull items from it. And when it fills, replace it. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I'll go ahead and do that. I'm out of space. So out of space. Okay, there. Yep. That will not work if I do it that way. What are those things down here? Got a few lights. I can make that go away. Six minutes on that. Oh, request 10,900. True, true. I might want to change that number. That might not be quite enough. Where is it? Where did I make it? Oh, up there. That's where it was. Can I just set it to int all of it? Just, you give me all of it. Why can't I set it bigger than that? I guess it will at least let me gather a bunch of it. Oh, where it says 1,000, you can type in a number. Yeah, okay. Nice. Thanks. I did not know that. Oops. Brought out my little spear and shield. I'm gonna show them biters what for. Oh, there they go. They're just going at it. You pulling from this one over here? I'm helping. Yeah, I've got a few little things that I've made for them. Let's see, this one, little heads-up visor, a beret. I think this one is the little navy hat. And yeah, the spear and shield. I think so far, this one and the beret are my favorites. And the beret matches Helldivers quite well. The yellow aesthetic that they have going on. Well, they're going to take care of that. And I think I have to call it good for right now. But thank you, everybody, so much for joining. I hope that you all had a good time. I'll be back tomorrow night with a bit more of this. I'd like to see how far I can get by the weekend. This weekend, I'm planning on playing Hollow Knight. So if you want to see that, be sure to watch this weekend. But once again, thank you, everybody, for joining. And I hope to see everybody next time. So until then, take care and goodbye.